My name is Ruth Ravina-Koethe. I'm one of the Visual Arts PLC members, and we're doing our PLC showcase on our driving questions of what do we want students to know and how will they respond if they do know it. So for my project, I'm going to just show an example for one of the things with this is the atmospheric perspective drawing. And what I wanted the students to know was to draw some simple thumbnail sketches, and then after that they were to work out their composition with the 2E words, and then after that draw a contour and use the criteria for atmospheric perspective. And this was overlaps, size and value, and also clarity. And then at the very end they had to shade their drawings. Now if we had a student who knew how to do all of this, then the response was that that student was going to change their expectations and push themselves and work for higher criteria. And they're going to strive for higher personal goals and creating an original atmospheric drawing with superior clarity in the foreground and the depth and subtle muted backgrounds to create a true atmosphere. So I have two drawings here. This student here had the basic drawings of the atmosphere and the basic criteria, and this student here had the higher goals, reached the higher goals, and they both did complete the project with the basic criteria, but this one had the higher goals for it. Next, I'm going to introduce to you Danielle, and she is Danielle Kressinger, and she's going to go ahead and talk about her project.
Hello, I'm Danielle Kressinger. Again, we were looking at how we know when students have the information that we're giving to them. So my assignment was based on contour line drawing, and then it had many levels to it of adding watercolor, going back in and enhancing the contour lines, and then rearranging the piece into a overall more interesting composition. So while this student definitely was able to do quality contour line drawings, they were able to rearrange the composition using the elements and principles, and they're also able to watercolor fairly well. This would be considered an A, like they did the project well. However, when the student truly knows or has experience with art or just more experience with the elements and principles, they're able to excel and really meet that personal goal or challenge. So you can see more detail in the contour lines drawings. You can see more complex drawings being executed. You can see that the watercolor, the pigment is blended better, more smooth, and the colors aren't just straight out of the tin, that they're actually mixed. Also, the student has excelled at their reorganization of the pieces into the composition by clearly and cleanly reorganizing them. So while both students achieved the expectations of the project, one student did overachieve and was quite successful. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kathy Kaya. I teach ceramics. So my projects, we had to, I had the students make frames. They had to cut out the shapes of the frame, raise the top part so the picture can fit inside, and then have it ready to stand up. So the way that I had them do it, it's the basic one kind of looked like this, where they did like a rectangle with the opening, and they had to make a stand and decorations. So someone like this did the project, although not so nice. But someone advanced, made something fancier like this. They had the opening on the side. And so someone who actually knows the project can do something more fancier than this. And sometimes they do like multiple openings and whatnot. Okay, so that's it. Thank you.